Good evening, guys. I hope you guys are doing well. Happy New Year, and welcome to today's GoldenTron presentation. Today is January 6th, 2021. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get into the presentation for today. I do have some good news for you guys. Just give me a minute. Let me pull it up. All right. So, what is GoldenTron? GoldenTron is a binary smart contract that operates on the Tron blockchain. A smart contract is a computer program or a transaction protocol which is intended to automatically execute, control, or document legally relevant events and actions according to the terms of a contract or an agreement. Okay. Most of us here are very familiar with what a smart contract is. So if you're not, um, just reach out to me. How does GoldenTron work? Well, GoldenTron is a fully automatic smart contract which will automatically upgrade you from level to level and matrix to matrix. Okay. So the only thing that you need to do as a recruiter or even as a regular member is just register and share the opportunity. That's it. The system is automatically going to upgrade you, and the system is automatically going to recycle you back to the beginning of the matrix once you receive your last payment in matrix 4. Okay. GoldenTron does not have a bank and does not have an escrow. Okay. So it does not hold money. Every single transaction is wallet to wallet, whether it's going to you or whether it's going to a qualifying upline in line to receive that payment. Okay. GoldenTron is an entry of only 300 TRX plus the gas fee or the energy fee during that time of the day. And that's it. So each and every account is 300 TRX. A lot of people have been asking about multiple accounts, I guess because of the automatic reentry and how that works. Because our contract doesn't have a bank or an escrow, if you want multiple accounts, you're going to have to open up multiple accounts and multiple wallets. You can't open up multiple accounts with the same wallet. Okay. And GoldenTron is a one link registration system. So a lot of us here are accustomed to having our own links with our ID number at the end, or maybe a coded link at the end. GoldenTron doesn't work that way. It's only one link, and that's what makes GoldenTron a global matrix. Okay. And it's forced. So the matrix itself will never break. All right. Now let's talk about the advantages of GoldenTron. The first two advantages of GoldenTron is the automation from level to level and matrix to matrix. So us, all we need to do is register and the contract is going to handle everything else for you. All of the TRX that you see in your wallet is your profit. You're able to spend it and do what you want with it. The contract is automatically going to divert the upgrade funds where they need to go and automatically upgrade you in order for you to earn at a higher level. Okay. The third and biggest advantage of GoldenTron is the fact that we have automatic reentry at the end of Matrix 4, which means that it puts you right back to the beginning. It makes GoldenTron a perpetual smart contract. As long as we don't stop recruiting, the system will never stop working the way that it's supposed to. Okay. The fourth advantage of GoldenTron is our contracts do not expire. So we don't have to worry about spending another 300 TRX to keep our contracts open for another 100 days, another 90 days, or another 30 days. Okay. Once you pay the 300 TRX, that's good for generations. All right. The fifth advantage is the fact that every single transaction is wallet to wallet. Some of us here are accustomed to automatic systems that have a withdrawal function in the back office, right? GoldenTron does not work that way. So every single function in the contract is automatic, from registration to your profit payments to your upgrade payments to automatic reentry. You don't do anything manually besides register. That's it. And even that is automatic. You don't have to do that manually. Okay. And as we know, smart contracts are immutable. So it does make GoldenTron scam proof. Nobody can hack the smart contract. Nobody can change any of the functions in the smart contract, not even me or Alina. Okay. So let's get into how GoldenTron actually works. This is very similar to Forsage, but it is very different in the fact that it's actually a global system, not a team system. And it is fully automatic from matrix to matrix. We have four independent matrices, right? Golden matrix was seven matrices automatic, where we all had a parent matrix, which is matrix one, right? Well, in this design, every single matrix is independent of each other, but everything is automatic. So as you can see here, you are the gold coin, and your first two referrals, whether they're global or direct, meaning you shared the link, those two payments are going to go to your upline, okay, or upline in line to receive that payment. The third referral is going to be your profit payment, okay. The next three payments after that are your upgrade payments that also go to another upline in line to receive those payments, right? Through the automatic algorithm. It might not necessarily be your upline. It might be another upline somewhere higher than you that's in line to receive that payment. And it's going to keep this pattern from matrix one to matrix three. Okay. And as you can see here, I broke it down for the cost, the profit, and the auto upgrade. And I also made us a little legend here so we knew what payments were which. Okay. Now, for matrix four is where we're going to make the bulk of our money. All right. Now, let me explain this because I know you guys are looking at these totals and you're like, but if we only pay 300 TRX once, how is this possible? Well, remember that it's an automatic contract. So we're still going to be receiving payments and multiples of 300 TRX the same way that we receive multiple payments of 0.05 Ethereum and Golden Matrix. So that doesn't change here because the contract is automatic. The automatic algorithm is always going to find somebody in line to receive that payment. Okay. So in matrix four, as you can see here, we're going to receive our first two payments are going to go to a qualifying upline, right? And our last four payments are going to come directly to us. So you see this green arrow here. This is the automatic reentry back to matrix one, right? And this is how the math works. We'll receive in total, right, from these P's right here, three 8100 TRX sets, right? And on the last one, it's actually going to equal 7800 TRX. And the reason for that is because your very last payment in matrix four is going to put you right back to the beginning of the matrix one. Okay. And that's how that works. For ID1, it's only going to take 510 partners for ID1 to cycle. This is important to understand. Every single ID after that is only going to need 256 IDs for the previous ID before them to cycle. So ID1 is going to cycle at 510. ID2 is going to cycle at 766. ID3 is going to cycle at 1022. And it's going to keep that pattern for the entirety of the program. Each cycle, you have the potential to make 36,000 TRX, which right now market value is about $1,000. So you start with about $8 or $9 and you end with about 1,000. Okay. And remember, this is a one link system. So we have many big team leaders in this project that are all recruiting at the same time, as well as new people, them putting in their teams, new people coming in, and people recycling all at the same time. So just keep those total number of people in mind. Okay. So as we always say, anything that AB's smart contracts makes is a recruiter's dream. And the reason for that is because our niche is automation, true automation, right? We don't have an escrow anywhere holding your money for any reason. We're not trading your money. Um, there is no admin fee. Alina and I pay for anything that needs to be done marketing wise out of pocket. And the leaders also pull their money together as well to pay for certain things that we need. So there is no hidden fees anywhere in this contract. Okay. The first biggest improvement that we made to GoldenTron coming from Golden Matrix was the fact that we implemented the one link global registration, which we really did because of feedback that we were getting from the community about Golden Matrix. Golden Matrix is a fully automatic smart contract, but it's a team smart contract. So you run the potential of getting stuck in a team that is not so adept in recruiting as other teams, and that slows down your earnings. So once the community realized that, they asked Alina and I to develop a project that was more global in nature. So that's why we decided to implement the one link global registration. So this wasn't just a sole decision of Alina and I saying, this is just what we're going to give you and you guys got to deal with it. No, this actually was a decision made because of what you guys were asking of us. Okay. The second biggest improvement is the fact that we made the matrix extremely short. Our ideology is this: if it takes you a shorter amount of time with tremendously less amount of people to earn $1,000 over and over again, versus you being stuck in a project that takes over 100,000 people in order for one person to cycle, it makes more sense. So we decided to take the 7 matrix all the way down to 4. And that's why it's allowing us to cycle so fast past ID1. If we didn't do that, we would be in this project forever, everybody. And the third biggest improvement that was kind of like default just afforded to us by switching to the Tron blockchain is the fact that the energy fees or the gas fees are the lowest. Well, one of the lowest. I won't say the lowest, but one of the lowest. And they have probably one of the fastest uh, consensuses of any blockchain. So transactions don't stay hanging forever like Ethereum. So that's one thing we don't have to worry about anymore. The Tron blockchain can handle up to 120,000 transactions a minute. So GoldenTron, these are the wallets that we work with. TronLink Pro, we recommend everybody just use TronLink Pro. Token Pocket will work and Clever will work. I know everybody has been seeing the notifications go around about Tron wallet stopping February 28th. This is what I was explaining in the previous Zooms. So just go ahead, follow the video that I made and import your Tron wallets into Clever, okay? And that's about it, guys, for the presentation. The good news that I do have for you guys today is I got the contract from the programmers. So the programmers are now at the stage of integrating the contract to the website. They're still locally testing it on their end before, you know, they integrate it into the website on their local environment. But I've already started running transactions on the contract. So the few transactions that I've ran already, the money is going where it's supposed to be going, and the contract is not holding any funds. So the first 2 checks we're good on. Once the contract is integrated to the site is when the leaders group will start testing. And that is when we will know for sure that the entire contract is working. So stay very attentive to the groups, Facebook group, WhatsApp, Telegram, Twitter, wherever you are. Stay attentive of GoldenTron because we could be launching a lot sooner than later. Okay. So now we'll go into the AMA. Ask me anything for anybody that has any questions, either on Facebook, and Holger, you could bring those over here, or on Zoom. So 11 p.m. tonight is the next Zoom. And if we don't have any questions right now, I'll go ahead and I'll end this Zoom and I'll see you guys till later. Tonight, later. For anybody that has any questions later, just reach out to one of the leaders in the official group and they'll be able to help you. All right, guys. Thank you and have a good day. Bye.